Right there, Facebook Live, folks. Turn your volume down so you don't hear yourself talking on the camera. That's Chad right there. So I got a haircut this time. Chad, you tell Chad's back in town.
I didn't.
I got a haircut. Right there, Facebook Live, folks. Turn your volume down so you don't hear yourself. And now I'm getting it on the camera.
That's not my phone.
What happened? This time. Why am I hearing myself?
I didn't.
Facebook Live, folks. Turn your volume down so you don't hear yourself. And now I'm getting it on the camera.
That's not my phone. Yes. And we're back. And we're back, man. That's how you run that. That was the remix.
That was strange right there.
That's how we do it. We mixtape.
Was that the new Kanye album? Was that the Ye album?
The Ye album, man. That's how it goes. That's the intro.
Facebook Live, folks. Thank y'all for tuning in out there. My name is still Stacey Hough. The Huff's the president of Hough Nation Sports. That's the long lost Chad the barber who cuts hair.
Stacey.
He cuts hair, but he don't cut
Brand new Chad. How about that?
Brand new Chad.
We changing it up.
The name of the show is Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. It's right there behind us. If you don't believe us, it's right there behind us. And we can't see it back here, but y'all can. It's TV tricks.
Puff is spelled wrong.
Is it really?
Yeah, it should.
How do you spell that?
Another F.
That's when you really puff.
Yeah.
And I mean that. Let's get the show started. This is the Huff and Puff Sports Buzz on powered by Freethinkers Radio. Be on YouTube tomorrow. Can I get a beat? Oh! Hey! Oh! Right there, 1 minute. Oh. Let it run. Let it run. Oh. Yes, sir. See, I feel like talking sports right now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like listening to Jay-Z.
That's my, what? That's my record right there. That's my jam. That's my joints. Stacey Huff, Chad the Barber. 30 skinny minutes to cover many sports topics for you. Things going on around the world of sports in the last week. We hadn't been here in a week as a show. Chad ain't been here in 2 weeks. So much to talk about.
2 weeks.
So much trouble in the LBC. So much drama in the world of sports. We're going to talk about on this episode of Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. This is show 17, I do believe, something like that.
17.
Thank all y'all for tuning in. We had like 1,800 folks viewing the show last week. We appreciate you. Keep it going. We're going to talk about J.R. Smith in vast abundance. He has 4 F's on him in his puff. We're going to talk about Iguodala maybe coming back.
He's a Puff.
The series moves to keep Cleveland. We're going to talk about refereeing and the calls. We're going to talk about Eagles going to D.C., not going to D.C., invited, disinvited. And, of course, we'll talk a little bit about Rodney Hood, of all people, being in the lineup. That going on. Serena Williams pulled out of an event. Tiger Woods made a run last weekend, didn't win. All these things and more we get to, and we'll probably follow your lead on Facebook Live as well. Chad, on your mind with the sports buzz in the week that was.
Is LeBron going to win?
There you go.
Is LeBron going to win?
Here's what I think.
I'm all in.
Thank you for asking. Here's what I think is going to happen. So it's 2-0. I predicted Warriors in 5 from the beginning. I thought if they won game 1, we may have a long series. You know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. People think the refs got whatever. They didn't win it.
I can't believe they didn't win.
It's 2-0. It was right there for them.
How don't you win?
We'll talk about how they managed to not win that game in a minute. But since they didn't, here's the game I thought from the beginning. The reason I said 5 games is because game 3, the first game back in Cleveland, is the one I thought the momentum would go back to Cleveland. LeBron's final homestand. Custer's last stand. LeBron's final homestand, possibly maybe ever.
Should be the best game you've seen him play.
Right.
Should be the best game. Listen, I'm a LeBron hater. I'm actually an underdog lover more. So I'm going with LeBron.
That would be them right now.
I'm going with LeBron.
Your boy, that's
Make greatness. I'm with greatness.
Y'all got this on tape?
History. I'm going with LeBron, man. This is the only time you're ever going to hear it.
Get this on tape.
Sorry, Kobe. I had to switch sides for a week. It's going down, man. He's going to dunk on 10,000 people tonight. He's going to dunk on 10,000 people later on this week. He's going to take it back to whatever that other place is where the Raiders play.
Where the Raiders back down.
We're just going to call that where the Raiders play.
I put my back down.
Where the Raiders
Serenade the streets of L.A. Tupac.
They're going to go back there, and I think hopefully he can take that one. Hopefully it'll be 3-2.
Knows how to party.
That's what I'm looking for.
California. The Bay Area and back down is going there. That's where it's going to probably end in game 5, I believe. Here's what's going to happen tonight. So since we were here last, what happened was game 1, very controversial. We're going to break that down bit by bit in a moment. But here's how the NBA has always worked. I'm of a certain age. I watched probably 4 decades worth of finals. Some of them back when they were tape delayed, but when they weren't even on live TV before the Magic Johnson era. People don't remember that before they weren't even on live. The games in LA were played on CBS, were playing at 11:30 at night. I go back that far watching the finals. The home team always gets the whistles, folks. Referees are humans. Does it mean the NBA is rigged? I wouldn't say rigged, but referees are emotional, they're human, and the home team in every sport, really, you go baseball, less than any other sport probably, but basketball for sure, football for sure. You know, the home team seem to get the breaks, and they seem to play better anyways. It's the conference syndrome. So that being said, as much as y'all complain about the calls going against Cleveland in Golden State game 1 and some game 2 tonight, They're going to even it up.
They're going to go back to Cleveland.
Here's what's going to happen.
Cleveland get their chance to shine tonight. And hopefully Kendrick Perkins gets in.
He's not going to play. He's a bum.
Man, he's supposed to
He did what he's supposed to do. Hold his knee on the court and trip people. That's what he's there for.
He's been practicing the Russian sickle all week.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be coming in there fouling, elbowing. He going to have shoulder pads.
When you so bad, you can't even come in and do that.
Pad.
That's what your career is. You so bad, you can't even come in just to grab people and foul. They don't trust him for that. He tripped Curry. That was about his contribution right there.
Nobody blocked out better than Kendrick.
Back to what I was saying.
He's the best blocker.
Here's what's going to happen tonight. Early in the game, some combination of these four right here: Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, KD. Two of them will be in foul trouble early in the game. And it's not going to, you can say it's shit because the calls are going to be legit. But here's the thing in the NBA, just like traveling, just like 3 seconds on all levels of basketball, you can call a legal screen anytime in the NBA you want to. All of them are moving screens.
Yeah.
Every time Curry gets 3 for 3, somebody almost playing offensive lineman for him. They do it for Klay Thompson, they do it for KD. All of a sudden tonight, Draymond on those screens going to get called for offensive
That's all right.
That's going to happen. So look for Draymond or somebody else to get in foul trouble early. Look for, when they switch Stephon on LeBron, that's all their offense is. They do a pick and roll. They get Steph on LeBron, and LeBron runs over Steph. So Steph's going to have to grab him tonight, or somebody's going to step in and foul LeBron. LeBron's going to probably shoot 20 free throws tonight. J.R. Smith is going to play better.
Okay.
Tristan Thompson's going to play better.
Oh.
Rodney Hood will come in at 6'8".
What about Kevin Love?
Kevin Love is already 21 and 11. Kevin Love is playing well already. He may even play better, but I'm not calling him out because he can do what he's been doing. The others need to step up to that level. Him and LeBron have been playing 1 and 1-8.
Do you trust Tristan?
At home. At home, he plays better at home. He's going to rebound better. And they have a rebounding advantage anyway because of the size. Draymond was starting at center for them before JaVale McGee started game 2. Game 1, Draymond started at center at 6'7".
Yeah.
So Love it. Listen, game 1, it was something like a 63-38 advantage, or 53-38 advantage for Cleveland on the board. That's the only stat they dominated.
That's
game
crazy.
1. Even though they almost won the game, they only had one stat.
Well, that's where you win the game.
They played
on the board.
But they played harder. They played harder game 1.
You got to win on the boards to win the game.
Right. But they play harder game 1 to give themselves a chance and still lost it because of what we're about to talk about. So look for foul trouble, look for the whistles to go back. I think Warriors fans will have a beef by tomorrow morning about the whistles. Just like it was Warriors fans will be like, what is really going on? What about that play? What about that play? What about that? It's going to be that tonight.
For the DraftKings fans out there, is Jordan Bell a good pick for the night? If Draymond gets fired out, Jordan Bell's coming in next.
Yeah,
right?
he's in that rotation.
That's what I need. I need him to drop 15 points.
But I don't know, does he ever score 15? I would never. In no circumstances he scores 15.
Hopefully he can do it tonight.
But here's what I think will happen. I know that the spread is 4 points. Golden State spread is favored to win by 4. I think Cleveland wins the game tonight. Let's go back to
Cleveland got to win the game.
Go back to game 1.
It's going to at least go 5.
Go back to game 1. Your boy J.R. Smith, your brother of the same mind, unblind.
I like J.R. off the court.
Okay, what was that? So
on the court.
So he gets the rebound, and I said this in the barbershop the other day. Not only did he not know the score, I'm not sure he knew which basket because he kicked the ball 4 feet from the basket.
Listen, my whole thing is we need to go back to the tape before he got the rebound. We need to go see what he was doing when he shot the first shot.
Was he in the corner?
I think no. I actually think he hit the bottom on the bottom. He was talking to somebody in the crowd like, "What we doing next?"
Did he take the field?
And he thought he hit it.
And then
he thought they was up because of the free throw shot.
Right.
I think because he hit one, right?
Right. He thought that was.
So the second one, I guess he thought they was already up.
So, right. But it also
he already was in party mode.
The way he went up the court, almost like he was trying to go to the other end too. When LeBron pointed out,
watch my face with 5 minutes left. That same face gonna come over my look. I'm gonna be thinking, where am I going next?
And ain't nothing wrong with that. Party. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. J.R. Smith was already
thinking pass me the ball.
He was already thinking about taking the shirt off because he takes his shirt off.
He almost threw the ball up.
And he was getting away from him like he thought, don't touch me, don't foul me.
He ran all the way to LeBron. He ran straight to LeBron. As soon as he seen LeBron, he was like, hey.
To George Hill.
And LeBron hit him with the, what you doing?
Well, here's what
he hit him with the, what do you mean?
That was a mess. And they had a timeout to call. LeBron's talking about this. LeBron didn't know either. They had a timeout. So somebody should have called time like, this fool got the ball, stop. Everything stop the clock. This fool got the ball. We don't know what he's doing. To everybody's defense, other than that's not named J.R. Smith, to LeBron's defense, to Tyronn Lue's defense, everybody getting criticism. Yeah, they could have called a timeout had they known. But it takes about 4 seconds to process the fact that this fool don't know what's going on. Like what? It takes about 4 seconds. This dude really don't know.
What happened was once he really figured out what's going on, did you see how he tried to do the same? You know how your son, like if you get in trouble, he'll just like drop it. Like what you doing with that in your hand?
He got rid of it.
That's exactly what he was like. I don't have the ball.
He shot last shot. He should have did something.
I don't know.
And then he came out. And my problem with J.R. Smith, the only thing that goes against what I do like about the guy, I thought he would have came out the game like, you know what? I didn't know. First he lied, like I didn't know. I thought they were trying to foul. Now he changed it down.
I think you always hear me say you got to stop being apologetic. I'm not apologetic. If I get a scandal, I did it. I did it.
Y'all remember that? Somebody write down.
He was high. He should have said I was high. I was drunk.
And that's what everybody assumed anyway. They hit
Man, I was high. I was drunk, man. LeBron knew that. I told him that before the game. I asked him if he wanted something.
And for those unaware, the
you had a commercial by now.
I actually had somebody ask me this. Everybody don't know this. So if you're unaware of the joke on J.R. Smith is he's a known and habitual puffer of the puff stuff and drink and the Henny.
He ain't Rihanna.
Just the and she claims she didn't want him to, but that's what they are. Just about 3 weeks ago in the series, maybe it was a Boston. It was one of the early series.
That's what she said.
It was one of the early series. Scott Van Pelt asked him on the midnight before, so they said, "Did you have a green light?" He said, "Yeah, I had a green light, but it wasn't a green. That's what I'm gonna be smoking tomorrow." He said that on the interview.
That's what I'm talking
give him
about.
Street cred. That's my type of dude. That's my dude.
So it ain't his voice. One more time. Shout out to J.R. Smith one more time.
So he said, I had a green light, but it ain't green. That's what I'm about to be smoking tomorrow.
That's me neither.
So my thing is, if you're that dude, though,
so I can say that.
So he should have said that. How you doing? Anything green?
Everything after I leave here. I don't even know how to answer. Not as green as what I'm smoking.
I can't believe I walked into that.
Hey, you ran a red light. No, it's not as green as what I'm smoking.
That's the part. I'm Hough. I'm just Hough.
I'm just as green as what I'm smoking.
So with that being said, J.R. Smith should have, after the game, I would have had a lot more respect for him if he just come out and say, you know what? I had a brain spasm. Maybe I'm buzzing. I don't know. Maybe I'm on Huff and Puff Sports Buzz and I'm buzzing. I don't know what's going on. But to say I really knew the time to score, if you knew the score, you 4 feet from the basket. Put the ball up. They would have fouled him. He's at the rim.
Still, even if you win it, you still should have went up.
Right. Either way. But
he wanted to celebrate. He was about to throw the ball in the air until he seen LeBron.
There's a lot.
LeBron
a lot going
scared
on.
The living daylights out of that boy.
There was a lot going on in that. Now let's go back to the block charge call. The block charge call is very controversial. I think you out of town. You're probably busy socializing. The block we won't talk about that.
That's what she said.
We'll talk about. Is that good for anything?
It works anytime, man.
I play golf with some folks, me and a buddy of mine, and two of the guys, and we use that line probably 5 times.
I'm telling you,
I was like, are people still doing that?
You can use it after anything.
I think the Heat got on us real bad, and we were like,
let's get that out there.
We were back in 1997, and we just like, yeah, that's what she said. Every time somebody said something.
Every time, that's what she said.
Two things. Let's go backwards in time. Right before J.R. Smith had his brain spasm, George Hill choked the free throw. He got a pass. Nobody's talking about that.
Nobody. 80% at the line, though. He's 80% at the line.
Man, he makes that free throw. I'm not saying
he's George.
I'm not saying Golden State can't call a timeout and get a good look for one of the best shooters in the world. They got 3 of the best shooters in the world on that team. But you get yourself a 1 point game, you got the odds of you win the game go exponentially higher. Because in overtime it was a wrap. Once it went to overtime, the game was over.
You ain't see him thank J.R.
He did that just
like, I appreciate you.
You took me off the hook.
Boy, they was gonna talk about me tomorrow.
What? Man, the whole thing would have been.
My wife still loves
it. It would have been a bad mess on social media and in life for George Hill. So he got away with it. But early, the block charge call. The referees are sketchy in that. And that's why they're gonna be watched. And on the side note,
they're doing a ref.
Yeah, I was about to say that now. They're doing a Twitter live.
What is that? Are the refs doing the Twitter?
They're doing a live Twitter deal right now where they're gonna be interacting with fans during the game. And that's gonna be dangerous, I think.
I think so. It's gonna be a lot of cussing.
I think it's gonna be dangerous for them.
People ain't holding back.
Absolutely. So
a lot of feelings.
So what I think without being said, what I think is gonna happen is I think they're gonna end up being talked about game 1. They're gonna be accused of taking money, being part of the mob. Yeah. I think it's gonna get ugly.
That ugly?
I think it's gonna be a little bit ugly. So, but back to the call. So the referees did, I think, was shiesty. So LeBron and KD in this block charge situation, the hardest call in basketball, definitely hard in the NBA. The guys are bigger, stronger, faster. It's hard to call. It's bang bang, fast motion. I think it was a block, by the way. But either way, no matter what you call here, when you go to review, and the way they got to the review was with shiesty, Chad. They pretended they wanted to review whether LeBron's feet were in the restricted area. Because that you can review. Yeah. Once you review that, then you open up yourself to look at the call.
Yeah.
They really weren't supposed to review the call. But once you open it up,
that's how the police do. Once you open your card, now what is that?
It smacks of that a little bit.
Yeah, it stinks.
It stinks of that a little bit. And I think that was
kind of terrible.
And so that's what I don't know what they think they're going to be talking about. I don't know what they think.
Basketball lawyers.
NBA Twitter. Go to NBA Twitter. Y'all on Twitter, go to NBA Twitter. The NBA refs are going to be actually engaging fans during the game tonight.
That's gonna be crazy. Are you gonna be on it?
No. I'm watching the game and hanging out with some folks and enjoying the game. But there are people who really got to action. There are people who lost a lot of money on that game and got beef with the referees. There's people who actively have put these conspiracy theories out that the NBA is rigged, and the NBA does themselves no favor with a play like that.
NBA is rigged.
Then at the end of that game, you had the controversy between Tristan Thompson and Draymond Green, and everybody who don't like Draymond, Tristan Thompson's about to give him that work, whatever. Nobody fights in the NBA. So I don't know.
Yeah, both of them soft, man.
Nobody's gonna fight in the NBA.
Both of them are soft.
Tristan Thompson never fought nobody before, so all of a sudden people act like he was going
a fur coat wearer.
Right.
Shout out to Peter. Jump on him.
And a Kardashian as well.
And I'm not mad at him about that. I want to be part of that family as well.
You said Peter? You want Peter to get him for winning?
Peter, get him.
Speaking of which, we can't stop talking about game one. I know we got a game coming up tonight, and we'll get to that in a minute, but you see LeBron's suit?
Yeah, you know they say it's a $50,000 suit?
Would you rock that, Chad?
No, I wouldn't. I don't wear no pants, no shorts like that. I don't wear no tight shorts. I don't wear no tight anything. I'm not wearing tight.
Y'all like that? Y'all interacting with us?
His shorts are tight, man. What's up with that?
What's up, fellas out there? Michael Jenkins, I see you out there.
What model is that?
Sarah Quackenbush, thank y'all for tuning in out there on Facebook Live. Michael Jenkins.
Take his posters off the wall.
Listen, if you would wear that,
and he had a purse.
If you, the purse I heard was like
he had a purse,
a $5,000 purse or something.
I'm talking about he got up at the interview and grabbed and walked off with a bowling bag,
like he clutched his pearls.
What's in there?
He said, "Y'all do better.
Y'all do better than me."
I don't know.
What could he have as a basketball player? How many
Gatorades
Gatorades and powder drinks or whatever?
When I see a person, and I'm sorry, I don't want to be sure. I think of a makeup thing. You put the makeup on. I think you got makeup in there. I think
I wouldn't be.
My grandma had a person that she always kept gum and candy for church for the babies. Free dent for dentures. The denture gum. I think you got denture gum in the purse. I don't know what's going on there.
I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron does the same thing Magic Johnson did and have another announcement to say.
Man, come on, man.
To say he's homosexual. You heard it here first. LeBron could be a homosexual. If he wins another championship, he might wear rainbow.
What just happened? You just came out a minute ago. You want to go to LeBron?
I still think he might win this.
Okay.
But I'd be so disappointed if he comes out to say he's over. I guess it's 2018. It's whatever, I guess.
Yeah. So
I'm not buying those tickets though.
So about the Eagles. Chad, your thoughts. The Eagles, they weren't going to take like 7 or 8 people to the White House anyway. So what your boy did is said, since y'all don't want to come to my party, you ain't invited no way. That's also a 5th grade trick. That's a third grade trick.
What's the third grade trick? Got an invite.
That's a 3rd grade trick.
Riley Cooper.
He probably did. That's his point.
Yeah, he said he was there before. Is he still on the team? I don't even think he's on the team. He got an invite.
Yeah, he got an invite for other reasons.
For other reasons. For his comment. Him and not Chipper Jones. What's the other guy from the Braves?
Classic. Who? I don't know. Somebody had a slur.
Somebody. Yeah, you don't remember somebody was cussing out all black people and Jews.
David. The pitcher, I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
It's best to be forgotten.
You knew it was in Atlanta.
I forgot about that dude,
knew it was
man.
somewhere in the South.
He got ran slap out of baseball then.
Yeah, he did. And he was pretty.
But you know what? If it had been nowadays, though, he could have got away with it.
Yeah. He would have been straight.
Yeah,
somebody would have took up.
We're soft on that stuff now than we used to be doing, aren't we?
Man, oh, man.
Hey, you know what? You mentioned Atlanta. I'm talking about Columbia, another great city. We're going to head for a break right now. Let's check out our favorite realtor, Karen Alexander, and let's see what her commercial looks like right about now.
S&M Realty of South Carolina is your premier real estate broker. When you are ready to buy, sell, or invest, contact Karen Alexander at 803-445-7185 for all your needs. She will assist you in finding the perfect home for you and your family. Contact Karen Alexander today at 803-445-7185. 20 years of experience in the business. Karen Alexander is your realtor. 803-445-7185.
Yeah, Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. I'm Stacey Huff, the Huffster. And my shirt almost blue because I almost
you almost faded away.
Almost faded away.
That's how good my haircuts are.
That's yeah. The craze still shows
fade
up.
Away, baby.
Chad the barber right there.
Not only do you get a
Chad
fade.
Church says he's focused. That might be the first time ever. Focused on the money though.
That's what I would wear if I was a wrestler. I'd wear that shirt and I'd be like,
folks, tune in to us. No, please don't. Please and thank you. Tune into the show each and every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. right here on Freethinkers Radio app, Facebook Live, and also you can find all our shows archived out on YouTube. You go to YouTube, every episode of the show, I think it's the 17th one now. Every Wednesday we've done a show since February, and you go out there and check us out. And of course, check out all the shows that are labeled by show titles. And Chad's dancing on some of them. I don't know, saying crazy things. I don't know. That's kind of what he does.
That's what I do best. To dance and say crazy things.
If you wish to be a sponsor of the show, go inside my Facebook Live, or Chad's Facebook page, inboxes. Let us know if you want to be a part of the show. We bring you on and promote your business and make you feel real good and bring you some customers, which is what it's all about. So, Chad, with that being said, let's move.
Are we back to the Eagles?
Let's move. Yeah, we go back to the Eagles. So the Eagles didn't go down today. You saw the press. I don't know if you saw the press in the locker room And Malcolm Jenkins just held up signs. He didn't talk. He said no words.
Yeah,
are you listening? No, he said you aren't listening. He had one talking about Kaepernick donated $1 million worth of salary. Talking about all the stuff he's done. Talking about the penal system, how unjust it is for minorities. How it's like school to prison pipeline.
That's the best way to do
words.
it. Non-verbal.
That's kind of an offshoot of what remember I said when they come around you, instead of kneeling for now, when they come around your locker room, make your point in. I said this on the show. I hope they're going to start doing that.
Yeah.
Not because I said it, but I think that's a natural progression.
It is because you
That's a natural progression.
This is nationwide.
Take that time when those worldwide, when those microphones get around it, the players are going to start saying, you know what, you making it about the locker room and the kneeling. I'm a grown man. I can express myself now in the written word. He's holding up signs. Post-game comments, if I'm an NFL player, I'm saying, look, before I talk about my touchdown, let's clean up this police brutality. It's a shame. Let's do better. Let's get out and vote. Yeah. Let's stop domestic violence. Whatever your cause is. It doesn't have to be a black matter. It can be whatever your cause is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, let's get better wages for women. Whatever your cause is as an athlete, speak on that, and then go on with your.
What you against a cause?
No, that's what not. If it's your microphone, why not?
Okay, but I'm gonna get some calls.
But here's the thing, though. You just like them. If it's the wrong thing, hit the wrong way, the public can do with it what they want to.
Yeah, that's shameful.
And that's the other thing we don't like.
Care.
A lot of people don't like to talk about this. Okay, of course we got a right to say certain things, but then you got to be able to take the backlash.
You got to be able to take the backlash.
Other people get to say something back also.
They're gonna kill you. They're gonna look at everything you got and try to kill you with it. But does that have anything to do with what LeBron said?
Huh?
Does that have anything to do with what LeBron said about going to the White House?
No, well, no.
Was that like? Was it the Eagles comment that brought up his comment, or
he
just happened to have
no. When they asked because of the controversy of the Eagles, he said he don't think either team is gonna go, and Steph backed him up on that.
Oh, so they asked him about the Eagles thing.
Yeah, they're saying well now there's a trend going that way. I don't think it's happening since your boy's been in. A lot of teams like the Gamecocks didn't go. The WNBA team, he didn't even ask them to come. So it's like pick and choose who you want, and then ones you just picking. A lot of them are like, I don't really want to deal with you. No, the Tar Heels didn't go either.
Wow.
Okay, Tar Heels didn't go. So for whatever reason, people either having reasons not to go or whatever. But he's getting going to.
But he don't even stay in the White House.
That's not the point. That's where you meet him at, though. That's where it's been going on since for decades now. That's the thing. You win the championship, you go to the White House. That's forever and ever. Now people are now pulling out.
That has nothing to do with the sport, man. I'm with that.
Yeah. So anyway,
but I will go to the White House if you're sending out free invites, man. Hey. Puff from the Sports Buzz, man.
You check your mailbox.
Freethinkers. You send me an invitation. I'll come out.
Go stand by your mailbox.
I'll bring 11 people, too.
I know. I got a feeling Trump has got one in the mail for you, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're his type of dude. You're definitely his type of dude. Ain't no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this money.
I can see y'all riding together.
We get money. That's what we about.
I can see him coming
to the We are focused.
Yeah. I can see him coming to the
That's all it is. Yeah. He got one of these shirts.
You cut Trump
has a focus shirt.
Yeah. Here's probably the letters.
He wear up under his suit.
I can see those letters scrambled up around a little bit for what he might have on his shirt. So let's go back to the game tonight. So tonight we got about 10 minutes of show coming up, maybe a little bit less than that. So let's go tonight. So I made my prediction about the referee and I think Cleveland's gonna win the game. Did you ever give me a prediction on how many games this series is going?
I'm going 6.
So that means Cleveland's got to come up with 2. You think it's these 2 at home?
4 straight.
Oh, you think Cleveland's gonna win 4?
4. Let's get it.
See, I try not to be a gambler. I try not to bet.
I like the long bet, man.
What's up,
I like to put $10 down and make
$10,000.
$10,000.
You do what?
I like to put $10 down and make $10,000.
Well, you probably want to get that. Speaking of that, I'm glad you brought us to that. So now Delaware has now made gambling legal now.
I thought everybody did.
So they made it possible where you can make it legal. So it's gonna be like the marijuana thing. Slowly but surely, states gonna say, "Let me get this money."
All right.
They made something like $377,000 to the state budget yesterday. In one day. In one day.
It's like the Super Bowl.
It's like the lottery. Why are you waiting? Go get this money.
Why wouldn't you?
Everybody's making so wait for a state to make money because
you know what? It's a lot of people in Delaware probably upset right now.
A lot of people
they lost. A lot of people lost. A lot of people losing money. Don't think they're gambling.
What else we gambling?
Usually everybody's losing.
Right.
Except for those 3 guys over there.
Las Vegas, 80 years ago was dirt. So a city was built up out of people thinking they could beat the house. You can't beat
Exactly. You can't beat
But it's fun trying. It's fun trying.
And I'm tell you what,
just like people enjoy dating people they know undateable. It's fun trying. You know at the end what's gonna happen, but you do it. It's fun. It's the process.
Hold on, what?
It's the process. Yeah, people do
dating
things.
People that are undateable.
7 habits of highly successful people. Begin with the end in mind. Sometimes we start things socially and business wise that we know it might not end so well. But we do it. We try it anyway.
No,
we try it anyway.
That's not how.
We try it anyway.
I try everything.
We're not talking about you. We're talking people in general. We're talking normal people.
I don't know how y'all think.
Yeah, right. So you try.
I just try anything, whatever. Yeah. I'm with whatever.
He means that.
I'm with whatever. Try me.
So tonight, give me a score. This is Chad the Barber.
Cleveland 103. and I just threw that out there. It came to my head. I might even play those numbers. Golden State, 89.
Okay.
Almost the dub.
And here's what I'm thinking.
Almost the dub.
I'm thinking Cleveland can win big because I think the whistle's going to put Golden State in a bad place. Everybody's going to play better, so I'm not going to just give it all to the officials, but I think it's going to balance out. The calls tend to balance out. So I think they're going to get Golden State in some early foul trouble. They're going to get more physical. You remember when it was 3-1 2 years ago? The officiating totally changed up. It was 3-1. LeBron got to be more physical. The defensive Cleveland started mugging people, and they just totally swallowed the whistles. They changed. From the first 4 games to the last 3 games of that series was 2 different. And I think you might see a change in officiating tonight as well. And it's going to favor Cleveland. And again, I think J.R. Smith is going to play well. I think Hood's going to come off the bench and play well. I think Love is going to do what he does. LeBron's going to go for 35 to 40, which is what he's going to do. And I think George Hill might go off and put up to a really nice night, which is for him is 17 points, 9 assists. He might put up a night like that. He might put up a night like that tonight.
This whole series reminds me a whole lot of the first Karate Kid series.
Wow, I can't wait to hear this. I'm leaning in on this.
Do you remember Cobra Kai?
Barely, a little bit.
That's the Warrior.
Right.
And Lil Daniel's son.
Sweep the leg.
Is LeBron.
Right. He's Lil Daniel's son.
He's Lil Daniel's son. You know, he got to take all the Cobra Kai on at one time. It's going to come down to that one last thing where he kick him in the mouth.
I'm going to sweep the leg. He tried to sweep the leg.
I thought he kicked him in the mouth.
He did.
Yeah, with one leg. LeBron with one leg is my prediction.
And it's going to look rigged.
In the mouth.
If it goes down 2-0 and he comes back and wins this thing in 6 or 7.
It's not rigged.
That's going to look rigged.
It's not going to look rigged.
Nobody thinks Cleveland's a better team. Nobody thinks Cleveland's a better team.
Did Daniel's son look rigged?
Nobody it was a movie. It wasn't real. Nobody think. I hate to tell you that. I'm sorry to break this to you. Me and Chad got to talk after this. It was a movie. It wasn't real.
Karate Kid.
And the NBA is not a movie, supposedly. So the script shouldn't be the underdog. This is not Space Jam either. So nobody thinks Golden State is an inferior team to Cleveland, or Cleveland's a superior team to Golden State. So not saying it's impossible because you do have the best player in the world on your team, but come on, man, the way the others on Cleveland play, they need a lot of help. They need a home court. They need home cooking. They need homecoming.
We've seen this is not impossible.
They need homie to clown.
come back from 2-0 is not.
They need home on the range.
They
need Home Alone, the movie, parts 1, 2, and 3.
Just saying, man.
Huh? They need the
Homestead.
Homestead.
From 2-0 is not impossible.
They need the Homestead Grays baseball team playing with them.
And LeBron, if anybody in the league can do it. If Kobe was there, he would have done it.
If he'd have done what? Kobe would have done what?
Kobe wouldn't have been down 2-0.
How do we get to Kobe, man?
Just saying.
How does this man make every conversation about Kobe?
We only got like 3 minutes left. I had to throw Kobe in there somewhere.
You really didn't have to.
I had to.
For folks who are into the reference,
because I'm focused.
Go to Twitter, NBA Ref Twitter. Go check that out. If you of a mind do that. I got to real quick mention Tiger. Tiger's still getting people back to the TVs, folks. Friday, Saturday, he got folks out there. I was actually myself struggling playing golf Saturday in that heat. I thought I had a heat stroke out there. But Saturday, he had people at the edge of the seats, man. He just missed a couple of putts, made a run. Sunday, the putter betrayed him again. But golf fans out there, Tiger's creeping up on it. He's creeping up on it. He's creeping up on it. Keep watching. Keep tuning in. Tiger's have a special summer. These next couple of majors coming up. Look for Tiger to make a run. And that's good for golf. That's good for everybody.
That's not good for everybody. Tiger ain't never done nothing for me.
It's good for I'm sorry, for golf, just for the sport of golf.
Man, forget
it's
Tiger.
Good for golf. Yeah. But Trump's your boy, though.
Yeah, I like Trump.
That's my man right there. Everybody got that friend.
Make America great.
Everybody got
focus.
Everybody got that friend that'll say anything for attention.
I voted for Trump. I wasn't for attention.
Chad didn't vote at all.
Well, I was going to.
Right. He's on the way to vote.
I was cutting too much hair. Carolina Barber and Beauty on Clemson Road, 2114. Comes holler at me.
Hit that plug right there?
Bam!
Holler at him. You look like this. Look at the grass. Look at
and I'm cleaning shoes.
My elbow might be
I'm cleaning tennis shoes right now, man. Let me
tell me about it.
If anybody needs their tennis shoes clean, come to the same address, 2114 Clemson Road. Drop your shoes off. Give about 2 days. I'll bring them back.
I got another prediction. I got a couple more predictions for you. Y'all ready for this? J.R. Smith with 20 points tonight.
Oh, man, I need to get on DraftKings.
Draymond Green is going to get at least a technical, if not a check tonight. One tech for Draymond, and it's going to be early. The crowd, because he's too emotional. The crowd they're going to be on him so bad. And the crowd in Cleveland did not forget how the Golden State Warriors, which I thought was one of the greatest crowd moments I've seen all this whole sports year. When they introduced J.R. Smith to the starting lineup, he got a standing ovation from the Golden State Warriors fans. Golden State Warriors fans.
Yeah, you seen that? MVP. MVP.
That's right, because he won game one.
Cleveland's missing a rapper. They need a rapper, a local rapper.
Where's Bone Thugs and Harmony?
That is their rapper.
Where are they?
They need to be out there. They need to do the national anthem.
I miss my Uncle Charles,
They need to do the national anthem tonight.
They looking for Uncle Charles.
I would like to see that.
Get up.
That's how you get the whole city of Cleveland.
It's the first of the month. I'll be close to the first.
And creeping on the come up.
You know what I'm saying? Where's Bone Thugs Harmon? You disappoint me. Because MC Hammer's going to be in Golden State. E40 is always out there.
He's always out there.
Always at the game. Too short somewhere around there.
My man from what you got was in Houston, Lil Punk or somebody.
Little somebody. But I don't know where Ghetto Boys should be. I don't know where Ghetto Boys were. They should have been there.
They ain't got no rap. Scarface left them a long time ago.
Wait, Scarface should be there. He's a CEO of a record label.
Scarface in Miami.
Is he in Miami now?
I don't know. He's somewhere in the high rise, man. Scarface.
David Pendergrass, where's Scarface now? Where's Scarface now?
Oh man,
You don't know.
Nah. He was doing a movie. He's doing like directing some movies.
He's directing movies. Scarface is directing movies.
Shout out to Scarface with the fix.
But that's right, Cleveland. You nailed it. Cleveland needs a daggone rapper show, man.
That's what they missing.
Yeah, Usher not a rapper. Usher used to be at the games.
He's not from Cleveland.
But he's part owner. He got a 2% ownership one time, bro.
He probably
I ain't seen him in a while. Yeah, after LeBron left the first time. Then when LeBron left the first time, he probably left. But Usher used to be
ever since he got that Confessions Part 2.
Yes.
When he got that thing.
That hot pocket.
That hot pocket.
That mini ninja.
Damn, with the big
Bone Thugs and Harmon, you let me down. I know y'all miss Uncle Charles. Get over it.
They still got perms.
Yeah, probably do.
They can't get in the game. That's what it is.
We gonna wrap it up. Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. I'm Stacey Huff.
Probably broke.
Chad the Barber. They might be broke. That little man.
I bet you they broke.
They can do a show. They can do a concert before us. As
always, nobody want to see that.
I got Warriors in 5. Cleveland probably wins this one tonight. It's gonna be the one game they're gonna get, and then Eagle Dollar comes back. Game 4 and they win. For Stacey Huff, Chad the Barber. For Chad the Barber, I'm Stacey Huff.
Mo Thugs.
President of Huff Nation Sports, saying please keep looking up. All things come from above, not below. R.I.P. DH. Shout out to my son, Staten Huff, graduating middle school. Middle school tomorrow. Staten Huff, my man. It's been a good journey, baby. On to high school, Ridgeview High School. We're out. Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. Catch you next week.